Welcome to Edit Mania. Tonight you're going to find out who shoots with the biggest guns. Yeehaw!
I was brought to this event by a very cool looking poster with a gun on it.
It's an age-old question. Premiere, Avid, Final Cuts.
Have to see these 4 edit suites going at it, head to head.
I work on Final Cut Pro, but I've also just got Adobe Pro, and I have no idea what it does.
I use Final Cut at the moment.
I usually edit on Premiere.
I'm an Avid fan.
I'm going to go with Avid for the kind of stuff I'm looking for, but I'm quite keen to see what Adobe brings out. Final Cut X I haven't really messed with before, so that'll also be an interesting one to see how it handles exports to YouTube and then.
The idea was to get all these 3 giants in one room and one roof, all talking about
Final Cut.
Avid.
Premiere Pro. So I'm hoping that people walk away from tonight and go, I know exactly what I need to do to make my editing better. Or I know exactly what to do to improve my future options.
So there's 2 versions of Final Cut. There's Final Cut Pro 7, which everybody knows and loves, and then there's Final Cut Pro 10, which people are trying to learn to use.
I'll be showcasing Premiere Pro CS 5.5 and basically all the bells and whistles that go with it.
When it comes to long form editing, Avid is the software to use.
Final Cut Pro 10 rocks.
Alexa footage that you can bring in natively.
Stuff like script editing and so on.
Read raw.
As a medium, this has been democratized.
What you save in the purchase of a piece of software, you'll pay later when you go and do the post-production.
I want to edit like Minority Reports. I want to walk up to a TV and throw things around, and that's going to allow you to do it very soon.
It's fascinating to see editors actually doing what they're doing. I'm a student. I just started at a media school. I've been trained on FCP 7, and so to see a Premiere in action as well as Avid and FCP 10, it was amazing.
Watching them work, these professionals with years and years of experience, like sort of looking at their habits and ways of doing things.
It's actually to see how new digital cameras and their formats are integrating with different systems. I think it gives you a step up knowing it from other people.
I like the ending now. I think they should argue more.
It was awesome, especially when it came to the argument towards the end of the whole shootout thing.
And I was really hoping for a fist fight. Like, they totally broke it up. I was like, no. I was taking bets, actually, but...
I've worked in Avid, so I know Avid. I've worked in the former Final Cut, so I kind of know that. But I like the integration of the color correction in Final Cut, of color, the software color inside Final Cut X. That was pretty cool.
I guess just seeing the interfaces, Avid is looking attractive again. Because the Premiere interface looks a bit messy. I just don't know what's going on there. And if I look at the Final Cut, I also don't know what's going on in that Final Cut interface. So Avid looks so reassuring because it's so familiar. But
Avid is very stable.
yeah.
He said it's like the Ferrari, but actually it's like the Volvo of editing suites.
Impressed to see so many editors in one space, sharing ideas, sharing thoughts, and sharing software and all that stuff. So for me, it's really a cool event, and I'm loving it.